you are responsible for your child's education. Number one, teachers are not at fault for what your child does not know, has not grasped, cannot do, or cannot comprehend, even if you send your kid to school every day. You send your kid to school every day in the second grade, and at the end of second grade, your kid cannot do certain things like reading, writing, and arithmetic, doesn't understand certain stuff, is failing tests, and the school is recommending that your child repeat the second grade. That is not the fault of the teacher, even if the teacher sucks. Yes, you heard me correctly. It's not the fault of the teacher, even if the teacher is objectively garbage. They're trash. You looked at them, I looked at them, and me and you agreed that the teacher is a terrible teacher. It is still not the teacher's fault that your child cannot read, write, and do math the way you expected them to be able to, or the way that the standards expect them to be able to by the end of the second grade. That is not the teacher's fault. That's your fault. Let me explain to you why it's your fault. If your child graduates a grade or is in the midst of a grade or is completely finished school and doesn't know something, again, that is not because the school has failed them. That is not because the system has failed them. And it's not because the teacher has failed them. That is because you, the parent, has failed. You failed. Why? Because you are more responsible for what happens to your child than the school is, and the teacher, and the educational system all put together. You take all of the you take the responsibility each one of them holds. The teacher, the school, and the system itself, all of their responsibilities added together is not more than your responsibility.